Hi, this is Cheryl, Sea Spirit Tarot, and I've been like really busy, but I wanted to come back and but I'm back, that's what I should say. So I want to do a couple spreads here. I'm going to do two, and I'm going to run them together. So one's Capricorn solar eclipse, and the other one is solar eclipse new moon, which is basically what is happening. We have a new moon and a solar eclipse. Heavy duty. Like I said in my other video earlier, we are on the ride of a lifetime. We are in a once in a lifetime means right now. For some reason, I put on these pearls dealing with this Capricorn, and then I'm shuffling the cards, right, and nothing would come out, and all I could hear was, go get your pearls. Tears of the Moon. Tears of the Moon. I'm a Pisces. One of the coolest books I've ever read about the shell trade in Australia, in northwestern Australia. Tears of the Moon. But ever since then, you know, pearls are Pisces. Tears of the Moon. But I kept my Larimer and my mermaid. These are like my magic. Also interesting, one of the gifts I got was this red ring. And I think it's carnelian, but I'm not sure. It could be an amber. At Bike Rally, I made a whole big deal when I looked at the jewelry not to look at anything too much. And I didn't really see anything I wanted because I knew my daughter had spies, right? And this ring came up Christmas, and they said, the girl said, that's just the ring that I kept trying on and concentrating on. I don't know, but it goes with the cards. And when I was looking for rings, I was looking in the red-orange spectrum because I usually wear more turquoise. This ring was just gifted for my throat chakra. And interesting. It's going to go with the reading. Anyway, enough about me. The first card, Blueprint. We're in the dark of the moon right now, but there's a lot of stuff coming up that's going to activate our original blueprints, our Akashic records, whatever name you give to these, the agreements we made to come in with. You know, I mean, it can be an illness that activates your spiritually why you are here. But there's so much going on right now with Saturn and Pluto, and then with the other planets around to temper it or push it, depending, okay? Because they're all sitting right now, they're all sitting in that Capricorn house. And that new moon was in Capricorn. And the eclipse. Blueprint. There's something about our blueprint. This is the Acturian card. So, this area will likely see a shake-up from the eclipse. I don't like the way that's worded. What area? And you know, this is kind of a generalized reading. Well, as above, so below, as within, so without. But I'm doing this as a general reading. Likely see a shake-up from the eclipse. And I got the Five of Cups. And here we have the white hole, the white horse of soul. It's got 7 legs of some other mythological figure I don't understand. And the Garden of Eden over the holy well of water. Tears of the Moon. And the Key of Chiron hanging. See if I can find it so I can get it up there. Right there. Chiron, the wounded healer. Healing those wounded emotional, that unicorn, is he God? Just healing our emotional wounds, giving to others. It's a 5. It's a change. This needs a shake up. This needs a shake up in our whole society on how we treat our brother. And it needs a shake up inside of all of us. We have become so guarded. But like as I said, I'm seeing as we came closer and closer to this time, everything is just lifting. The next card that came up, the shake-up is closing one door and opening another. I don't know about that, because healing past wounds, ancestral wounds, karmic wounds, traumatic wounds, and here is becoming yourself. This is soul here. This is integrity. This is knowing which way to go, what way to do, a more truthful path. And it's important for me to put extra focus into these areas during the eclipse. Ace of Wands, seed of source, sun, soul, source, seed, energy, wands, fire. So we got a 5 and a 7 and an Ace of Wands. A 5 of change, a 7 of, I would say perseverance, experience, overcome obstacles, and gain our own integrity. After we wake up over the sacred well, healed, and use our fire within our own self. I am God also. I am that I am, and I know that I know. And if I'm not hidden, to blossom or burst, I guess, with the fire to full experience, a manifestation of who I am. And then that's the first read. So that's basically says that we're healing wounds and step into integrity. All I want is the sword of the truth, and that I have that fire, that golden fire, the red fire, my ring, red fire, within me to manifest on this earth what I am here to do. Old habits to die. My first look at this was greediness. Now, actually, the definition, I looked it up in his book, and some more rich dudes got into the funeral home, the graveyard, and is offering a coin to a soul that wants to reincarnate it. But 6 is a card of balance and stability. But my first click with this was imbalance. Or, if I will look at this personally, maybe seeing that I have an imbalance, when really and truly I have a balance. I like these cards because I'm originally from the city, and these cards are so real life to me in the way I remember life as a child. The cityscope, the society, okay, they just speak. It's crazy. What needs softening? The new human being, the birth, the attitudes against it. This is a new being blossoming from a flower, okay? This is a 6. We have a 6 of balance and a 6 of disc and a 6 of emerging as a new balanced being from the wands of fire. From the Ace of Fire. The androgynous being. A soul. A soul rebirth, a soul balance, a soul steady platform. 1, 2, 3. This is pretty cool. We got these 2 6s here, right? Balance and new emergence. After following the emergence of the androgynous being, after the integrity of the healing, what needs to be carried over, and here we have the Page of Swords. This little Page of Swords, see, he's got his microscope. He's seeing, it's not a microscope, but you know what I mean. He is seeing the light. He is seeing through to the light. He is looking at his sword. People are not giving him credit. There are more people waking up and arising with this than we're giving credit for. And he goes out into the city with his light, illuminating his light. His light that he knows, but because he's still a page, no one's taking him too seriously. But the answer is love. And what in life needs completion? And we have the Queen of Cups. Love. Intuition. She holds her hand to spill not a drop of that precious water. And water is programmed. Water is geometric. Messages come in water. Tears of the moon come in water. So what was that question? Needs completion. Let's get with Bob Marley. What the world needs now is more love. Love, love, love. So I thought this was pretty cool that we have these two sixes of a stable platform moving towards a new society or a new us. The illumination of the sword, the idea going forth, the queen carrying the chalice of love and intuition, and making sure that not a drop is spilled, that all is used in a maternal, receiving, loving manner. And then we have the other half of the couple, the king. And this is what would be the main challenge. Mastering emotions and intuition. Trusting your intuition. Not going on not going on these old stories. It's the elevator's dead, dude. Get off the elevator, you know? I mean, get on the elevator of elevating yourself, but what people are telling you. So really and truly, all these cards together, I think, came out very beautiful, of a balancing of us and a new society as we come through this moon and eclipse, and here he is with the truth, and there is a love mastered. And that was after healing, knowing our soul purity and integrity, and knowing that it's all within us if we just look. The answer is within us. The spark is within us, the energy. This is the Ace of Wands. The bottom of the deck cards, and like I said, something is bringing up our original blueprint, Akasha Records, whatever it is that you want to call it. The bottom of the deck, in this deck, this is basically Kundalini rising to the height in balance, which what all those cards were. And I love this one. This is strength, but basically truth to be exposed. Truth about ourselves to be exposed. Truth about our society to be exposed. Looking deep. What's he going to say? He looks in there, does he find answers? Does he find a mirror to himself? Do we raise our Kundalini as one whole planet, spear being? I say, yes, we do. And the cards just kicking around. I'm going to pull 3 more cards. This is my Navajo woman. Navajos walk in beauty. Walk in beauty. It's, and I got a new deck and I haven't really gone through it, but just laying here on the very top is, Ganesha is enlightenment. Purple and gold. And we follow what we've done there. We're coming to enlightenment. That's what this whole ride of a lifetime is. So open the doorway to a higher dimension and open the doorway and step into a higher dimension. This is a very blessed eclipse. We are still in the very, very dark, dark degrees of the moon. A new moon is a time of integration, a time of examining, a time of who we are. And I really don't know what's going on outside my little world right now, because I'm working on myself and I'm working on my cards. So, know your blueprint. Pay attention. Pay attention. Your blueprint is being activated. Okay? Find the mirror. Find the truth. Work with it. That's what we need to do with Pluto and Capricorn and the rest. We are very blessed and very grateful to be here at this time. It's all about love. Have a beautiful, beautiful evening. Thank you.